Hey, man, it feels so weird to be back here on the YouTubes.
And just for the record, this is not an AI bot. Okay, this is the real Shelby. He's back from the dead. Actually, what happened was like he was in that room and a bunch of toys just fell over on him, and he just finally clawed his way out.
Finally, after months, after
Yep.
months. So, how you been, my friend? Did you have a good Christmas?
Yeah. What about you?
Wasn't bad, went home to Louisiana and, saw our old buddy Wayne. And, and like I was telling you, I've rearranged and gotten buried with stuff around here. I bought some things, but damn if I know where they're at right now. So, but, and also stopped at our buddies there in Shreveport, picked up a couple of cool books. I wish I had those, but I do have a few things over here, man. But you got a few things cool too, huh?
Yeah, I actually got my first Dale Keown original art piece.
Ooh, is
So
it a Professor Hulk?
no, it's Hulk versus Pitt.
Oh,
So yeah, he here's the best image on the page right there.
here, hold on. Let me.
So yeah,
Oh,
so Hulk's listening to the CB radio, picks it up. You have a nice little origin story with Rick Jones with
yeah,
him and
playing in
Mono,
the band. You
and
got
then
the
he's
marriage there.
yeah, and then he's heading off to save him. So this is from the Hulk versus Pitt one shot. So Dale Keown on the pencils, Dan Panosian on the inks. Um, and I actually got that's the probably the biggest art piece I got here recently. Picked up a couple of Valiant original pages, um, various artists, but Bart, including Bart Sears, probably the better
I
name.
hold that up again. I think I like his art better black and white than I do.
Well, sometimes, especially in the '90s,
Yeah, it looks really good
the
too.
coloring, the coloring on comics, like I said, especially in the '90s, was just so trashy.
It
And so
was.
like you lost a lot of the
Yeah.
artist stuff. Like here's Rick Levins. Um,
Oh, see, that looks great. But then you see it in print.
yeah,
It's
and
got
so
a
you
little
got some
taste up there.
dinos biting people's heads off right here. Can't go wrong. But yeah, just and the fun thing about those pages, they didn't cost me a lot. Well, the Hulk one did, but the EXO ones didn't because art pages now. I mean, you're talking about even for a lame art page, you're talking about 150, $200.
At least.
This guy, he's on the Valiant forums, and I've bought several tranches of art from him. He's just kind of culling some of it out, and he's selling it for what he paid for it. So I'm paying like $45 a page. I mean,
What?
yeah, it's crazy cheap because he's just like, hey, I just want to get it to another good home, and he's moving stuff around and all that kind of stuff.
If you hear sirens, you better go hide because that's the popo coming after you for stealing. All right. So
So
and
tell
I
me
did
there's an
look out.
FF in that box.
Huh?
Tell me there's an FF in that box.
I don't think there is because I did talk to the guy. So hold on. So it's one making sure I don't really expect anybody to even join, since I've been away for so long. Oh,
Los
look who's
Cruces
this. Look, Cruz is my boy.
from New Mexico.
I'm still alive, my friend. How are you doing? Good old Lacruces. I know we're right. The oh shoot, it's been so long since I've been online. Um, I know the other auctions going on and stuff at the same time, so I'm not trying to compete against Madhouse or anything.
Yeah. They've only got like four sellers over there tonight. But
I've talked to J1 a couple of times. He's talked to me over the holidays. All right, so this was a whatnot seller that I found. I'd been buying some video games, and I was just flipping through because there wasn't. I think I accidentally just hit the thing right, and it jumped. Guy had a really killer piece of art as his thumbnail, and I'm like, that is really cool. That's some cool art. So I jumped on his auction. Guy's from California, and he's just gotten old like the rest of us. He's just selling off his collection.
Yeah.
Starting everything at like 30% of fair market value. So he's only on there for like 30 minutes, but I tried to grab as much as I could. So packaged everything up nice. He's a little slow in shipping, but everything's all individually packaged and stuff. So
this is video games then, right?
this is not video games. These are comic books.
Oh, okay.
So we'll pull out the CGC one first because I know you'll like this one.
Oh, wait a minute. What? Amazing Adventures. Okay. 6-0.
Yeah, number 6, 6-0.
So make yourself big so we can see it.
All right. That's what she said.
I was leaving you open for that. You know, I mean, that was just like a dead giveaway one right there. All right. So on this one, is this like a first appearance of a prototype or anything?
I don't think it is. This, okay. So there is a Dr. Droom story.
Oh, okay.
A la Dr. Doom. The last issued in numbered continuation, because this switched to Amazing Adult Fantasy, right? Which then became Amazing Fantasy, where you got Amazing
15.
Fantasy 15.
Yeah.
So this is a Stan Lee story, Jack Kirby cover. The artwork inside is by Dick Ayers, Steve Ditko, and Paul Ryman.
Yeah.
So, yeah, number 7, it becomes Amazing Adult Fantasy, and then number 15, of course, becomes Amazing Fantasy.
Yeah, the most expensive book in the run, right?
Yeah, that's I would say so.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, and the fun thing about those books and the Journey to Mystery even is that is the all the prototypes, you know, characters that come about from that, you know.
Exactly, and I mean, it's a nice 6.0. Looks like it's never been pressed or cleaned, so probably could even get maybe a 6.5 out of it. I'm not going to crack it, of course, but yeah, it's great Bronze Age book, I thought.
You mean that'd be Silver Age?
I mean,
right?
Silver Age. Sorry.
Yeah.
Silver Age.
Yeah. So
and I do not know how much I paid for these because he was selling his lots by numbers.
okay.
So I did get a form that said, you know, how much I paid for each one, but I don't know if this was lot number 4 or lot 40.
Yeah, so similar to you.
Similar, exactly. Beautiful Journey into Mystery, 10 center.
Yeah, I almost picked up right after I bought this. I bought this one on eBay. Right after I bought this one, Elite Comics put up a graded copy. I was like, I mean, for not that much more. And then you're thinking, okay, it's already graded, all that kind of stuff. I was like, man. But and I almost bought. They had that second appearance of the Hulk / Zemu. What's up, T-Pain?
Hey, T-Pain.
There's somebody else I didn't know if he was alive and kicking or what. And I seen him in I don't know if it was in Madhouse the other night or it might have been on Strictly's. I saw him in there buying some books. But
that was an empty box.
Everybody's been laying low.
All of us been laying low, man. You know, it was One, just, and I don't know if it's gotten any better. You know, I'm not sure if he's still doing Saturday shows or not. You know, if you are, give me a shout one day. But yeah, it's pretty quiet back in July. I was going to take a month off. That turned into 5 months. So
Well, see, that's the thing, you know, once you get out of the grind,
yeah,
you're like, do I want to get back? And with the market the way it is, you know, you really don't have that oomph to get up and say, hey man, I could sell this book, make a couple of bones, and turn around and buy something else with it.
well, you know, and when you look over the span of it too, Jason, hey, Combo G Man, what's up?
We have hit the G spot.
We
Everybody
have.
thought it was a mystery. We've hit it. Okay, there you go.
All right, so go put away my knife that's bone handled, so I look like a badass. Well, you know, and then Freeway's not doing well and stuff, so things have been tough. All right, so I know I bought these super cheap. They're nothing to write home about. I'm not even going to unwrap them. There's 3 of them. Some of the what's his name? Lady Deaths. They're recent, but they're all
Perillo. I'm not Perillo.
not Perillo, and I won't say the same thing.
Brian, no, not Brian Hazarello. Somebody in the chat, either G-Man or T-Pain will know whose name is
T-Pain.
Brian Polito.
Polito, yes.
Yep. There you go.
So yeah, these are 3 fetish covers. I think I paid $10 for all 3 of them. So
see, G-Man and T-Pain smelt that through the internets.
They did.
And they're like, yeah, that's right up their alley.
This is not a bad copy. It needs a clean and press. But prices are so cheap right now.
Okay. 24. Is that 24?
24. Yeah, it's really clean. There's really no spine ticks. It's got a spine roll, but there's and a little bit of color rub, but no ticks really. So hey, Captain Beardo.
Captain Beardo in the house. Harr! Captain Beardo.
What hurts it is has this overspray here at the top.
Oh, from where they would just mark it on the edges of it? Okay. Yeah. But if you were grading it, I mean, for looks, I get it. But I mean, if you were grading it, they don't count off for overspray, do they?
I don't think they do either. So this does have a Kang the Conqueror appearance. And like I said, it's really a clean book. I'm not sure we're back in business, but you know, we thought we'd visit a little bit, do a little show and tell. So, but I do know that book. I think I might have. Yeah, y'all are going to shoot me. I'm going to get called on by the police. I don't think I paid but $40 for this book.
And so this is from the same seller that you bought the other.
All this from the same seller.
So was he one of these sellers that, you know, he's got a couple, maybe 100 followers or something like that? He's not very big.
Not many. Like I think there was 12 of us in the whole auction. He was only on for like an hour, and I'd already, you know, missed a lot. But I just love this color. It's got several defects. I'd call it about a 4.0, but
Strange Planets.
Yeah, is that cool?
12 center. So I'm not familiar with this one. What anything key about this artist?
No, nothing at all. Just I thought the damn thing was cool as hell.
Oh yeah, it's a pretty trippy looking space cover, you know.
Yeah, I'll
Spooky, what's up? Yeah, he lives.
Hey, what's up? Glad to see you too, Spooky. So yeah, not a great condition book, but you know, it's not horrible. I just love the cover. And this is done by Super Comics.
Okay.
Super Comics.
Did somebody buy them out eventually?
I'm assuming this is 1964, so it's pretty late.
Hmm.
But I mean, check out this article.
Hey, that is trippy.
Is that cool? What? Little skull on the record and stuff.
Yeah. So who's the artist and stuff on that?
I don't know. Let me see if it's got a name on it.
So Super Comics is I.W. Publications, and says some of had illustrators such as Jack Abel, Ross Andrew, Saul Brodsky, Carl Burgos, Mike Esposito, John Severin.
That might have been Burgos. That did look. I don't know. It doesn't have the name on it.
Short-lived comic publisher in the late 50s, early 60s. So that if that's 60, what, 3?
64.
Yeah, so
right at the end, wasn't it?
Yeah. And that one's called what now?
Strange Planets.
Yep, here's Strange Planets right here.
Yeah, I remember now why this was cheap. It's got some water damage, but it doesn't have a water stain. So I can press the water damage out. It does have a little bit of water staining across the back. But again, I mean, I you know, this isn't anything like 8.0 sent in to get graded or anything. It's just a cool ass book. Glad to see you too. Hey, Captain Arabius, man.
Yeah, the other captain showed up, and then Scott, aka Hoarder's Hide, is in the building. What's up, Scott? He's probably cleaning his gun or his sniped auction.
What?
So, funny thing about that, Shelby. So, I'm sitting here last week on eBay. I'm driving down. I'm actually sitting here literally, but I'm driving down the road. I get this notification. I've been watching this auction on eBay, and I get the notification that says you've just been outbid. I'm like, crap. So I quickly try to pull up the app, and it quickly try to pull up the app. And then I don't know if this happens to you, but these snipers use these sniping things that, you know, that get the stuff before you can even do it. So what happened was I said, crap. I mean, I just missed it. I was like, man, I've been watching this thing the whole time. I bought a bunch of stuff from this same guy. And right after that, a picture comes up in one of the group chats.
Look what I just won.
Look what I just won. So yeah, Scott ends up winning it. So and it's funny too, because we do this thing every week, like Throwdown Thursday, and so like various themes with the art. And so this art was going for this week was going to be trading card art. Now, and this is what this was. And so he's like, oh, how about trading card art that I picked off of a buddy? And I'm like, come on, man, rub it in.
Oh my God. We're getting everybody over here. David Reese, what's up, guys?
What's up?
Man. Y'all make me feel loved. I've been out of it for so many months and stuff.
Yeah, see, YouTube said, hey, there's this guy.
This new guy. Running me up. See, that's right. It wasn't that Jason. It wasn't Jason that you were outbid. It's that you were running him up. See that different point of view. See how that works?
technically, unless he was the guy I outbid, now he might have been, but technically, I put in like this bid above what it was, and so every time he was doing it, it was just keep going up until finally it topped mine by what, $1 or $5, whatever it was. And so yeah, look, you win some, you lose some. I actually, when he won that one, there's one other guy that actually I'm selling him a first appearance page, Valiant first appearance page that I decided to let go, and I figured it was him that got it because he's usually one of these that's getting those. So it was kind of funny when Scott was the one that ended up with it.
I have had this book a couple of times. This is a real clean copy, probably about a good 7.0 without even cleaning and pressing, but just a cool action comics with the green kryptonite kids and stuff. So
Oh, I'm gonna be with you next week, Mom said.
Well, if you did that, Scott, you were golden because you're ahead of the game.
and then
I've never used any of those sniping things. I'm assuming they take a percentage or something.
And my account probably is still running now. I'm thinking about it. What is the sniper that? Oh shit! I'm not gonna be able to think of it off the top of my head.
Yeah, Scott can drop it in the chat, but I've never used one of them before. I knew they existed.
I got introduced to it by Cat 60 Easy Sniper. Yeah. Okay, he uses Auction Sniper. I think I use Easy Sniper, or I have. And like I said, I'm probably still paying for that damn thing. Probably never cut off my account. This is one to be proud of me. This is not in great shape, but killer cover.
Tales of Justice. So who's the publisher on this one?
This is Atlas.
Okay.
So pre-Marvel. This is 1957. Reed Crandall art. I mean, and it's in rough shape, but I just love that blue tone. About to drop the bulldozer thing. Got his hand on the handle. About to drop it on top of the police.
Scott asked
this is issue number 64.
So how are you coming along on your Gold Key stuff?
Okay, so
because I know you had the inside track with a guy who had a bunch of high keys.
I did, and we haven't talked because when I kind of dropped off a little bit. Yeah, it has that sepia tone. Yeah, I've got a couple of GI combat, and to us it'd be sepia tone, but they call it something else. And again, I'm not going to think of it off the top of my head. All right, so I'm going to show you something. I do know where that book is at. I've been looking for this book for about a year. So, be right back. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm just glad Shelby decided to wear pants on such short notice. So while Shelby's doing that, some dino action.
Right around Christmas time, I went to Third Planet.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat the gumballs.
Yeah,
those things are nasty looking. But a Spider-Man belt buckle that's a gumball dispenser.
Wow. Still in the package. Yeah, try the gumballs, Shelby.
No. But not only that, the Captain America one.
Wow.
So, and those gumballs look horrible.
Oh my goodness.
Then and I don't even know where this is from, but somebody painted it. It's like $3, and it's so ugly. I didn't get it.
They painted the Hulk. It didn't come gray.
Yeah, this is all painted and stuff.
Oh wow. I guess they wanted him gray. Was he green and they just painted him gray?
I guess so. But I paid $5 for it just because it's so ugly. But a book that I've been looking for like a year.
Doctor Who
And the Daleks. Oh,
what kind of grade you got on that thing?
In higher grade, this is probably about a 7.0, $250. So just, yeah, really happy to pick that up. So, but no, when I kind of dropped off, I'll be honest, I just haven't even contacted the guy to see what he's up to or anything. So, I just really hadn't had the money, and life has been going on. So, it's kind of one of those things of what you don't know won't hurt you. Or what you don't know won't
take your money.
Take your money. Exactly.
That's right.
That's empty too. All right. Oh, this one's got something in it. Man, it's so good to see all of y'all.
Yeah, David Reese says that we're all glad that you were wearing pants, Shelby. And everybody agrees that that's cool. And G-Man says, nice seeing you, Shelby. It's been a minute.
Yeah, so I hadn't talked to my buddy Jason in a while, and had to. This is nothing special either, but this is these are the Gladstone reprints.
So is this from the same guy that on what guy? Okay.
So these are the Gladstone reprints. I think there's 6 of them. So it's like Vault of Horror.
I know these are up G-Man's alley for sure.
These are for sale. So I'm not sure what they're worth or anything. I got a good deal on them, so I went ahead and picked them up. But yeah, if anybody's interested, you can definitely send me. Yeah, one of y'all, I remember getting the sets of these a couple of Halloweens ago and selling them. So, but yeah, if anybody's interested, I can make a good deal on them. Just hooked up. Just looked up my collection stats. Wow.
Yeah. I would imagine you do have duplicates.
That is crazy, Hoarder. That is nuts. Yeah, I'm nowhere near that. And again, I'm not positive what I've shown way back, 6 months ago and things like that. But I was just going to show off these few little books. And then the last box here.
G-Man says, let's see him one more time and how much. Talking about them horror books.
Yeah. It is the Gladstone reprints for Vault of Horror number 2, Vault of Horror number 4, number 5, number 3, number 2, and then Haunt of Fear number 6. So the Vault of Horror So it's weird. There's two different number 2s for some reason. But yeah, number 2, 3, 4, 5. I think they go for about $10 each, something like that. And there's 6 of them. I don't know. I can start out at 40, and you can talk me down if you want to. All right.
So holy smokes, this one's bound.
Some what?
So so G-Man said Bennett for 40, please.
Okay.
So yeah, Scott just sent me a thing on a bound set of comics he was looking at on eBay. So I've seen people that do bound comics before, but do they maintain their value?
Yeah.
when
I
they're
have
bound
one
like that? 'Cause
bound
you can't
volume.
unbind them.
I have one or two bound volumes in my collection. Now it goes by what the condition of those books are within the binding, right? Because I do have one bound volume that, like, the comics inside are probably 3.0s. Then I have a
Okay.
bound volume that the comics look like they just came off the press. The edges are trimmed, of course, to fit within the bound stuff. But yeah, normally I've seen X-Men bound go for higher than the individual once you add them up and stuff.
Huh. Well, I
Because
used to
they're so
follow
well
some.
protected. They're so well protected and stuff.
Yeah, and it's convenient, right? Because they fit on a shelf. If that does present nice. I used to follow some YouTubers that's how they collected comics, right? They would get like a run of them and they would, send it off to the binder. And
Yeah.
so that's how they kept them up. And
Yeah.
they're obviously a lot easier to store that way.
Yeah, I've wanted to buy more. Like I said, I think I have like a Strange Adventures, the old DC book, and I think I have the Phantom Stranger, all the issues of that from the 70s.
Huh.
If I remember right. Okay, so now we get into some of the more interesting books, except for this. I thought about you when I bought these. I think I paid not much for them because they're not in great shape. They're all probably about 4.0s or so. Probably less than that. They're probably about 3 to 4. But
Ooh, nice.
not in great shape. I'm not sure if you collecting or need any of these.
Depends on what issues.
I'd have to open them up to see.
Right.
I know this is 1967.
See on my wish list here.
I love that cover. And this is the best one of the group, and it's probably a 4.0. This is 1968.
That's issue 21.
Okay.
Yeah, I need that one.
Oh, do you? And this is issue 27.
Yeah, I need that one too.
All right. Well, we will
Hey,
make
show that other picture again. That first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Let's see. And you said that was what year was it?
67.
Yeah, I must have that one. Let me look at the ones I got. I was looking on my wish list first.
This is
Yeah.
issue 19.
19. Yep.
19.
Yeah, I got that one. Yeah, I got 19. The other two I need though. Those are easy runs. Listen, so my gold key stuff is like soft collect stuff. So it's like, in other words, it's not stuff that I just like go after like a rabid dog. It's stuff that I just kind of organically collect as I pick them up, at shows or various things. They don't never come up on a YouTube auction, hardly. But yeah, so I mean that's why. But so like of the Magnus, I need 29
These
issues.
are in bad shape, dude. These are in rough shape.
Now as long as they're complete.
Yeah, they should be complete, but they're in
But
bad shape. So
yeah, so as far as I need 17 issues to complete the Magnus run. And then Turok, let's see how many I need on Turok. Turok, oh yeah, I need a lot more on Turok. And yeah, to Scott's point, of the three, the Solar, Magnus, Turok, Turoks are the ones I see less of.
I agree with you. I see Magnus quite a bit, it seems like, and I see early Solars quite a bit, not later Solars.
Well, and the other thing about Turoks is that you're talking about it's older, right? So you're talking about 1955 on some of the older issues, which I have the first appearances, the first issues, but and then like if I'm at a con and I'm spending money on art, then I end up having to go, yeah, okay, I'm going to wait on this one right here. So that's what happens there.
So I love these. Archie didn't just put out Archie books. I love picking up these odd Archie comics. So this is the Jaguar, number 7. And it is in really great shape.
Archie tried to relaunch the Shield here, a couple of years ago with Rob Liefeld, and Rob got his panties in a wad about something and dropped it. But other than that, though, they really haven't done anything outside of the Archie, Riverdale, Sabrina type stuff in some time, haven't they?
Yep. How you doing, James, our Canadian buddy? Yep, I decided to resurface. Jason and I were talking, and I was telling about some books I picked up, and we decided just to go ahead and jump online. This is a really great shape too. This may be, I'm going to say a 7.0 because of the chip, but nice. Captain 102, which is actually
second issue, right?
Yeah. So
yeah. I mean, technically it's 4 color, but like in CLZ they list them as Turok 1, 2, and 3. But yeah, you're right.
Oh, that's right. Because I was just talking to somebody the other day, and they reminded me that that Turok started in 4 color, and I did not even know that, or maybe I knew it and forgot it.
Yeah, and yeah, and it is an older book, but yeah, that's one you just don't see come up that often at a con. Which I get it, for wall books. As far as wall books go, this is the flavor of the week. Somebody's, the ASM 300s of the world. Nothing against them, I'm just saying. I know what they mean, though. See, it's kind of like I'm going to put them in the same box. I'm not going to segregate them out to Dale 4 color. Now, you're a Dale collector. I'm not. So like the Dale / Gold Key stuff that I got is just the 3 the 3 pillars of the Valiant universe.
All right, so we're getting near the end here. This book maybe, and I know it's above an 8.5. It might be pushing a 9.0. I can clean and press it, but
Super Scroll.
the Super Scroll. Yeah, Thor 142.
That's what hoarders do, though.
That's what hoarders do.
You know, and look, so what I can do is I can take a real Turok one from Valiant, since I have so many of them, and put them in every comic book box I have, the front and the back. Ah, that's a nice color, that.
It's beautiful.
The Barbarian Kung Fooster is up in the house.
Wow, we getting everybody up in here.
Um,
Posted Dale this past sale.
So, hey, Barb, are you at that Atlanta convention? I know Dustin with Two Brothers had sent me he had sent me a picture of a piece of cover art, Exo Manowar, and he had he was wondering if I was interested in. So,
Oh, all right. So here's the last two big books.
uh-oh.
I found that Tales of Justice 7, and it's noted as being from the
Johnson.
Oh, wow. Is that online for sale, or you just like?
Yeah, Dustin says it pretty much sucks balls, you know. I'm like, well, why do you go?
Yeah.
He said it's
on eBay. Okay.
okay.
The CLZ app.
No. Barbarian's talking about there's a convention called the Atlanta Convention. It's more Hollywood stuff than anything. Yeah. But Dustin from Two Brothers had texted me a picture of a cover. I was like, okay, where are you at a con? And he said, I'm at this sorry con, but he said he goes because you know, just walk his son around, whatever like that. But there's no big good comics and stuff at the con. He says it's a $300 buy it now.
That's sounds a good deal to me. I might have to go find that here in a minute. All right, here we go. This is probably about a 6.0. I'd have to take a little bit closer look at it. It looks like it's got some fading on the cover, or that may just be the art. I'm not sure. I think it's the art. But Avengers number 12.
Ooh, yeah. That's a good one. You said it's fading?
Well, look at the art here. So Thor is nice, bright, but if you look at Iron Man and Captain America, see how it's light?
Oh, yeah.
I think it's the art.
Yeah, because it wouldn't be segregated just to them. That's too weird of a.
Well, I love that. Marvel tell the most compelling excellence.
The press might have been running low.
Like I said, it's really sharp though, bright color. I need to take a little closer look at it. You know, what's special about this book is this has in the letters column a letter from George R.R. Martin in it.
Yeah. The man, inventor of Game of Thrones. So.
Yep. All right.
You know, when I was a kid, I couldn't stand the letters page. Like I would just pass over the letters page. It was a waste of time. Just like all the ads.
Screw stand.
Yeah.
Box. Excelsior.
But you know, now when I go back and read comics, I look to the letters page, just like to see what people were thinking back then. I like to find ones of people that are close to me, and it's funny because I've seen some that were like really close to where I live. But I actually looked one up on online, and he still lives up there in Yazoo City.
I think I paid. That is not the HasLab Galactus back there. That is the older one, and I think I paid 600 or 800 for it. So
Is that's not the
that's not the
Toy
HasLab,
Biz though, right?
huh?
That's not the Toy Biz one though, right?
No, I've got those over there.
Yeah, because I've got the Build-A-Figure Toy Biz one. That one looks bigger
I
than
got
that one.
yeah, I got the Build-A-Figure right back there, but then I also have the big oversized ones.
Oh, I was really tempted by the HasLab one, but
I'd still like to. It's a little bit pricey if you ask.
they've come down though. I've seen a lot of people
Come
selling
down.
them. Yeah, and it's a lot cheaper than what they were when they released them.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. I think it's Sideshow also. Okay. This book is probably about a 4.0, maybe a 3.5, but you'll be proud of me, Jason. You
it's a
know,
low grade?
I'm not being a condition snob. Avengers number 5.
Ah, the Lava Man.
So
I need to get
the second appearance of Captain America.
Well, depends on the way you count it, because some people. What's the one where it ended up being a fake Captain America, but they were just testing bringing him back before Avengers 4, where he fought Human Torch?
Right. So,
and the second Captain America, not counting that one. So Avengers 4, it would be first or second, whatever way you want to count it. Exactly. The next one is in FF 25. That's the Thing and the Hulk on the cover?
Yeah.
That's the second one. So that one this came after that one. So be the
third appearance of Silver Age Captain America. So.
But second cover. So
yes,
he's not. I don't think he's on the FF cover. Yeah, I forgot the Hulk was on this one too. I need to get me an Avengers 1.
I'm working my way backwards a little bit. So, I doubt I'm going to ever pick up an Avengers number 4. This is probably the closest I'll get. But I think Avengers 1 is going to be in reach.
But you don't think Avengers 4 would be?
Avengers 4 is worth more than 1, isn't it?
No.
I think it is.
And then especially if you get the gold record reprint.
Don't get me started on that one.
Wayne had one signed by Stan Lee.
Did he?
Yeah, he sold it, but
he didn't tell me that.
Yeah,
probably Doc bought it.
But yeah, so it was. But so it was graded. It was signed by Stan Lee, but it was the gold record reprint.
Oh, all right. I'll send you a message here in a minute, G-Man.
Had a guy message me.
I mean, and all of that. You saw all that. What'd you think I'd pay?
So that was all from one seller, right? Because I know you. Okay, because you did go back and pull some other stuff. So, I'm guessing at least 300.
Well, yeah, you shooting low there, dude.
Well, I'm thinking maybe you got a steal. You said something about calling the popos.
I think it's around 450.
Yeah.
For about 600-800. No, I wish 150.
Well, I think that especially like those Avengers, those last ones you shown.
Yeah.
You pop them things, let a little Mylar magic take place.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and do a little clean press.
Yeah. You could look at that bag, and
the bag's horrible. Yeah.
So yeah, that thing will look beautiful on some Mylar.
Yeah. So yeah, a few Dale Gold keys. I love these Disney ones.
What'd you do? Just randomly pull a Dell Gold key out of your rear?
I have a box sitting here that I've never move to the other room with some stuff. Some of this I know I bought when you and I went to the show last time.
And it's still there?
Yeah, it's still sitting here. Yeah. I don't know where this came from. Okay. Here you go, Jason. In case you need it.
There you go.
I'd have to open them up, see what the numbers are.
Yeah, I got some older ones because they're wider ones. Yeah. I got that one. Yep, yep.
That's pretty common. You see this one around. Love the colors and stuff.
I got that one too. Yeah, some of these I recognize the covers too. You selling these? These in the PC
All
stuff?
these are for sale.
But
I do have some of the numbers written on them. That's number 54.
okay, so
That's number
54.
52.
I need 54. I need. Thought I had 52, but it says I need it.
Yeah, so there's 52. 59.
I got 59.
Okay.
Yep.
Number 64.
Need it.
And I'm gonna have to open up these others. Um, 71.
Got 71. One of them is 46, I think.
This is number 60. Beautiful copy too. This is a beautiful copy. Look at that. Oh,
Yeah, I got 60.
okay. Well, see if maybe this is an upgrade for you if you're interested.
Yeah,
This
I think
is a beautiful copy.
Yeah, I have to go back there and look in the comic room.
This is another beautiful copy. This is 54. Did I say 54 already? Oh, I did. Maybe I have some things miss.
I need 54.
Okay, I might have had some
Show
bags
me that.
switched.
Show me that other one because
I may have some bags switched. Hold on, let me start from the beginning.
I just got my. There you go, Scott. I got my trusty CLZ app up. I'm checking which ones I need. Scott has another program that he uses that.
Yeah, y'all let me know. I know that some people are starting to use
Overstreet.
Overstreet don't have an app.
Yeah, they do.
They need an app.
No, they got one. Yeah, it's called Overstreet Gold. You ain't heard of it?
Nope, never heard of it.
His is comic based, he said.
This is 59.
I got 59.
Okay. All right. I know actually, these numbers on these bags are probably not correct since I said one of them was 54 and it really wasn't. This is number 64. Okay, so that bag is correct. So you needed 64. This claims it's 52, but for some reason I doubt it. And it's in a little rough shape. No, this is number 46.
Yeah, I need 46.
Okay.
And you had a 52 as well, I think. Yeah,
Hold
because
on.
it's the one. It's the one with the pterodactyl and them in the.
Hold on, I'm going back through them.
So I'm messaging you Overstreet's website because they came out with this. I actually had a free trial somebody had sent me. I'll have to look it up and see if I can give it to you because I never used it.
Oh,
Yeah, Barbarian. I had to do something different. It's just too much to keep up with. My handwriting's horrible too.
uh, 55.
I've got 55.
All right, you've got 59.
Correct.
Okay.
So yeah, I actually have a Mark Jewelers Turok.
Really?
Yeah. I bought it off of my comic shop.
All right. Number 60.
Yes, I got it.
Okay. I didn't write what this one was. 71.
Got 71.
All right. And then let me see if this last one. I love Barbarian. Barbarian's one of my oldest peoples on the old auction sites. Number 52.
And I need 52.
Okay. All right. Then I have set aside for you 46, 52, 54, and 64.
All right. And then those Magnuses.
And then the two Magnuses. Which are these two? All right.
So I had somebody give me a code for a free Overstreet deal. And so, but it's under my email address. But if you go on there, I figure you can change the email address. That way you can change it to yours. But that way you can use the code if you like it. If you don't, you didn't cost you nothing, you know. Know what I mean?
I got you. All right. So here are, I love these. 1956 Dale.
Did I just seen either the art for that? Was that you, Scott, or did I see that somewhere on CAF, the art for that snowman, it seems? Mowgli, the Jungle Book.
Yeah, 1953. This is a Dale file copy.
Oh, nice.
This is 1951.
So going back to the snowman one, Scott had the cover for that, and that Scott, that's the one he had the original cover for that, and that's the one that got damaged, if I remember correctly, and the person wouldn't take some money off of it, so he ended up sending it back to him. The post got damaged. Now think about that, the original, like there's no other ones of it, right?
Yeah, so I picked up a lot of these Zane Grays. So these are all Dale four colors from 1954 to 1956.
Mountain Man.
Yeah, so it's considered, it's a 4-color, but this is Ben Bowie #1. This is Jungle Jim #1, but it's a 4-color, 1953. 1953 Roy Rogers. (1955) Roy Rogers.
You got that thing in Mylar?
No, I need to.
No, I mean that blue's just really popping on there.
Oh, these are high grade. Yeah, they're beautiful.
Yeah, that blue was popping. I figured it was in Mylar.
Mm-hmm. It's probably one of my favorite covers.
Yeah, Captain Beardo says great books. Just look at fun covers. Yeah,
fun covers, man. Fun covers. 1954 Buck Jones. Yeah, I'm not much into westerns, but I do love these covers. They're so great.
For Scott to say he still needs some of anything, he said I need a few Roy Rogers too. Yeah, that's hard to believe. But it's like anything. You get down to like, certain ones where you've collected a bunch of them. Well, there's usually a reason why you haven't got those particular ones yet, right?
Yeah. Now these I got all in Mylar. This is 1959 4-color 966. And this is I think this is 1949. This is Little Iodine #1, but it's 4-color.
Scott says there were 145 Dale Roy Rogers. Wow.
There's a ton of them. That and the Zane Greys, there's a ton of them. Yeah, that's why I didn't even put like the number of what that was. I'm sure that was like number 30 or 40 or something like that. Lieutenant #1. Oh, this is a cool book. 1952 St. John's Press. Terry Bears #1.
Yeah, it's fun to see these books you just don't see all the time.
Yeah. I gotta find this movie or TV show or whatever it was because but look at who it starred.
Jamie McPeters.
No. Kurt Russell.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see the little pictures now.
53, Kurt Russell.
Much younger Kurt Russell.
Oh, very young Kurt Russell.
He said that little low
4-color either. Yeah, I think I misspoke when I said it.
Okay.
If you can read my handwriting,
he can't even read his own handwriting.
and these are all like 1960s TV. I love TV. I love these Disney TV books from the 60s. And then this is cool. Sergeant Storkel #1.
Charlton?
Charlton. Yeah, 1973.
Talking about Charlton.
And this is what my ex-wife.
What's that?
This is what my ex-wife used to say.
Good. So, talking about Charlton. Have you ever seen this book?
Charlton Companion. I don't think I have.
So it tells the story of Charlton Comics.
Oh, cool.
So it's a history of how I got started and all of the. It's a bunch of all the stories they interviewed. People that used to work there. A lot of the old covers and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And it's just a really interesting history book. Of
I'm
course,
gonna
and
find that.
all the I bought it off Amazon. But yeah, it's just again some fun stuff, and of course, everybody in this room probably already knows, that Charlton probably still best known for DC characters that are still being used today, like Blue Beetle and
Like Blue Beetle and
The Question,
Captain
and
Atom.
yep,
I just saw.
or the characters that inspire were to be used, but and certainly inspired the Watchmen. So there you go. Blue Beetle there.
Beautiful Ditko art.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is cool.
Smitty and Irby.
And then this is the number one. This is Dottie Dripple and Taffy. It's a 4-color, but it's number one. They did 6 issues total throughout the run of that. And then this is Henry Aldridge, number one. This is not a 4-color.
I tell you, I had a Barb was selling on Strictly's, I think, and I had picked up 2 from him. They were activity books, but they were really more old books. I think they were Gold Key. They weren't Dell. They were Gold Key. They were like 25 cents, but they were like had a thicker binding. I mean, these things were like old and they're still being held together. Amazingly, there wasn't no crossword puzzles done in the middle of the thing. And the little ones love it, because they're sitting there just looking at the comics and
yeah,
and
it's
all.
these type. So like this one, this is a 25 center.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got like a cardboard cover.
And I mean, they just held up so well. It's just amazing,
Yeah, this is 1953. This is Mickey Mouse's 25th birthday. 1953, his 25th birthday.
Oh boy.
And post some Spire books this week as well. Where are you posting these at?
On his IG.
Okay. So that one, here's another Dale Giant, little Lulu on Vacation, 1954. Marge's Tubby. A Treasury of Dogs. And they did 2 of these. They did a Treasury of Dogs and a Treasury of Horses. And then Pogo on Parade, 1953, Walt Kelly.
So G-Man, thanks for stopping by. And I know you probably got a show tomorrow. He used to have like the midnight 1 o'clock show. I remember when I got invited on, I had to drink extra cup of coffee just to stay awake. And he's now doing like the like 1 o'clock show, 1 o'clock our time. Yeah. So who do you got on the show for tomorrow? Yes, Barbarian's dropping the IG. Barbarian Kung Fu sells stuff. And
okay. Yep. Let me look that up on Instagrammy.
Here they are. There's a Dale Nancy. There's a Huckleberry Hound. Oh no, the Huckleberry Hound's already claimed. Never mind. But the Nancy's still there. $5.
What are you talking about?
On Barbarian's IG.
Oh, yeah, I'm about to look it up. Damn it. Barbarian. So it's not your regular one.
No.
Barbarian.
Underscore Kung Fu underscore sales stuff.
Is that the same as? Oh yeah, that's the same as read the post or don't bother claiming.
So Orders High said he had a bar because he was selling him too much stuff. Cliff on Comics is going to be on Comic Book G-Man's show tomorrow.
Okay, so y'all gotta give me a second to get caught up. Now, whose show are we pushing? Who?
Comic Book G-Man, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
Tomorrow, like Sunday morning, 1 o'clock, or tomorrow afternoon, 1 o'clock?
Well, it's still 11. It's still 11 o'clock Friday night, so it's 1 o'clock Saturday afternoon.
1 o'clock Saturday afternoon. Can you drop the info? Where's that at? Where is it at?
That is on his, and I will do that. Let's see, comic book.
Thank you. Because I'm still trying to find freaking Barbarian.
No, we're Central Time, Barbarians. I mean, G-Man. So it's 1 a.m. Central for us too. All right. I assume I have a wrench, so I just dropped it there.
Yeah, you should.
Well, you said 1 a.m. Central, then you said 12 noon. So that's why I said that. Yeah, I knew you were on 12. Okay. And Barb said he just shared it with you. I'm going to go ahead and hit that like button there for G.
Yeah, for some reason I cannot, because I'm an idiot somewhat. Somehow I'm an idiot, but I know that. I'm gonna have to do the lookup in a minute, G. Okay, so what I wanted to do was,
Yeah, I pulled up. I try to type in Shelby Comics over here, and I see DJ Link's opening up a mystery box from you 2 years ago. Oh, there we are. Okay.
No, it's not that. I can't click into the only thing I get since I'm since I'm
not a moderator. I'm not a moderator, so I couldn't post that link in the chat. But if you see where no, you see it because you're looking at StreamYard.
Oh, all right. Hold on a second. Let me get over to my channel and then let me get all this straight because I don't have the channel open. So that's what I'm doing.
Or I just dropped in the private chat. You can click and paste there too.
Hold on.
Yeah, Captain Ramus. He thought I was official, but I'm not official.
All right, I'm gonna make you a managing mod. There you go. You should have that. And then G-Man. All right. There you go. All right, do it now. Okay. All right, perfect. Okay, so 12 in 12 hours. All right. So what I wanted to do was look at this. So, okay, so we got, what is that? Static. That's a DC book. We don't care. So New Mutants, though.
So Barb, how's Dave's been? You still getting a lot of your deals there, or are you having to go elsewhere now? I haven't been to Dave's in forever.
Oh, got some titty books. Okay, here we go. So you got
Yeah,
Nancy, Huckleberry Hound, Laugh,
yeah, that
Tiger Man, Tales of Evil.
yeah, the Huckleberry Hounds already sold.
Oh. For $5, hell yeah, it should.
Yeah, he had an Iron Jaw from Atlas. I think it's the Neil Adams cover.
Is it? Where was that at? I see the Tales of Evil and Tiger Man.
Yeah, it's on past that, but I mean, it's already sold. Somebody's already claimed it.
Okay, you got some older. Oh, Manila Gorilla.
Oh, there we go. Tinkerbell and
Iron Jaw, Tinkerbell. Yep.
they're all been claimed too.
You still got those big little books? Make me a better deal on. Talking of Barbarian.
Oh, okay. Let's see. What's he?
Barney the Bear is interesting. Yeah, that is. That's the Kitty's Christian Comics. Yeah. Okay.
Somebody. Oh, I know who it was. It was Carlos. Was talking about because don't you collect those?
I do.
Like the knife and like the
I do.
switchblade?
These are the later reprint ones because they're 59 cents, but they're still cool.
Yeah, because Carlos collects was collected of mine. I thought you had too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Rough and Ready's a Elaine pedigree. Whatever that means. But you find a Charlton in good shape. I mean, that paper wasn't nothing. So
horrible. I turned a Charlton book into toilet paper once trying to clean it. The paper was so bad on it. It just fell apart. Freaking broke my heart because it was I think it's a Flintstones. These codename knockouts are cool.
what do you think the most expensive Charlton books out there is?
Ooh. I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's anything really hot that came.
I mean, I'm sure
the Blue Beetles, the first Blue Beetles and stuff, I know can get up there a little bit. Probably the stupid Peacemaker thing.
Oh yeah, and I got I bought a collection or something that came in there. I sold them though, but yeah, you're right. I forgot about Peacemaker being in there too.
Yeah.
There's a Charlton Attack Comics. No, it's already been sold too.
Where are you seeing that they've been sold at? What is he marking?
Well, when you open up if you click on
when you open, it'll tell
you.
I got you. I got you. Yeah, I see the claims. I got you. All right, we're giving Barbarian some advertisement here, and then Combo G Man says, "See y'all later." Get them. Oh yeah, and I'll send you a message here in a minute. I need to make sure that PayPal even still works. It's been so long I've used it.
Yeah, your PayPal's gonna say call fraud on you. Like, no,
I know, right?
Not this guy. Yeah, it's funny. Isn't it?
No, that's not your youngest, is it? Or is that one of your grandkids?
No, this is the next to youngest.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. No, my grandkids ain't old enough to be walking around like that yet. They still little.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Oh no, these are yours. Or these aren't yours.
Hey, boo boo.
Okay, so these are yours. These are yours. Oh, I'll send you pictures, or if you want to throw out. On these, Jason.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh,
Well, man, I'm fixed to jump off here. I'm starting to feel it now.
yep, me too. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you everybody for stopping by. I don't know. Things have been tough the past 6 months. I've been going through a little depression and dealing with some things. And but y'all definitely, Jason and everybody that jumped on the chat and stuff, y'all definitely made me feel good. I thought there'd be zero people that show up, so I forgot about old Shelby. But y'all are some great people. I should have never doubted you. So, thank you, Captain Beardo. You made mine too, my friend. So there any comics he likes?
Oh yeah, he yeah, I get him like all the old Whitman Disneys and stuff.
Oh,
Those are pretty pretty safe, and so he's got the okay to read stuff, like the which ones I'm okay with him trashing my graphic novels over there, and they'll come in here and they'll sit there and flip through them and ask questions and all that kind of stuff.
so yeah, you too, Captain Ramus. Thank you. Also got a couple of good words here. Lucrece's Corsair, thanks for sharing. And good night to everyone. Captain Beardo, thank you. Made us Friday night. Y'all made mine too. Barbarian, like I said, you probably one of my oldest friends here on the YouTubes and stuff. So definitely great to see you. And Captain Ramius, I from the same guy I just bought these books from. He's got some early Conans I was trying to get from him. He does have I tried to pick up a really nice copy of. I've had it in my collection a couple times, and I always sell it. But I'd love to get a good copy of Conan Annual #1. That is probably one of my most favorite Barry Windsor Smith covers ever. He killed it on that cover.
Oh, which one?
Conan Annual #1.
Oh, the annual one. Oh, yeah. Hey, talking about original art. What's the name of the book? Is it that had the Conan prototype in it? It was something of shadows, maybe.
The magazine.
No, it's a comic.
It's a comic.
Yeah. And Barry Windsor Smith done it. Roy Thomas wrote it, just like with Chamber of Darkness 4. So so that's the prototype before Marvel got the license for Conan, and it was in Chamber of Darkness 4, and one of the original pages was up on auction, and I wanted to get it, but they kept bidding me up. It was probably Scott. No, it was probably somebody else, but it was definitely yep. That's it.
I have this whole run, so I should have this book then. But
But yeah, it was a great action page with him on it, and Barry Windsor Smith drew him just like he would eventually draw Conan, muscular, but not like too muscular. Like that one's a great cover.
It's a great cover.
But he's more muscular than what he was when he first started drawing him, right? Because
Yeah,
if
I
you
would say so. And I saw a little documentary thing
look at
on
this right here,
YouTube where they talk about that. Actually in the books he wasn't muscular at all.
yeah. So you got the first Red Sonja,
Yep, I have that.
and so this you see he's much more toned down back then, and well, that's technically I guess that's the first full Red Sonja. She's on a lot of panels in this one, so I would say that's really her.
Yeah, 23 and 24 I think is first and second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. I had this.
Yeah, I picked those up a couple of years ago too. As there's probably not many keys I would like to have. I wouldn't mind getting like number 14, which is Eldrick.
Right.
First Eldrick, like I said, annual one. Wouldn't mind just picking up the first Savage Sword, number one.
Is that the first chainmail? Which one's the first chainmail Red Sonja? Where she does the chainmail bikini thing.
Oh, I don't know.
That's in it's in one of the magazines, but so interesting on this Charlton book, a much younger Denny O'Neil.
Oh my God!
Going through some comics, and you see which one he's holding in his hand.
It's Detective Comics 27, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just going through some old books.
Yeah, just going through some old books. No big deal. And like you think about that now, is like, what'd they do? He probably got through with it and threw it back. Threw it in the box.
Well, yeah, no bag and boards back then, right?
Right. Yeah, so it was, and you're like, no. Yeah, the file copy, right? Yeah, so to think like, and you got some of these guys obviously live long enough to start seeing some of the astronomical prices, like Denny O'Neil did. But they went back and looked at those pictures of like, man, I had it in my hand. What was I doing? Mark Hamill used to own a copy of Tech 27. There's a 2020 interview that he did back in the 90s, and they talked about him being a comic book collector, and he had it and he sold it. And I forget how much they said he sold it for, but it's a pittance to what it goes for today,
Crazy. Yeah, it was. Is it Detective 27, like the highest grade one? I think it is Detective 27. What I'm thinking of, the highest graded copy was actually purchased here in Houston.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bedrock.
No. This was back before comic shops as a bookstore. And
purchased from there. Okay, I got you. I see what you're saying. I thought you meant like here recently.
Oh, no. The guy that owns it actually bought it from the bookstore in, I think, 82 or 84, and for $4,000.
Wow.
And it's the highest graded copy, 9.0.
Well, because the guy at Bedrock has one.
Richard?
Was that a Batman one? Because I picked it up at Strictly Show because he was charging people to hold it.
Oh, that was the Batman one, I think.
Okay, it might have been. Yeah, it might have been.
Yeah, and I don't think that one was actually his. That was he had it. Someone put it on consignment, I think, with something like that. Or it might have been the same deal, like I told you earlier. Like Richard will look for stuff, like, or maybe he bought it for someone else before he sent it to that person. He was like, I'm going to joke around and see if I can make a couple of dollars and see if people will take pictures with it for like $20 or whatever.
Right. Well, I think he was raising money for like the comic book legal defense fund or whatever, and so they were at the show anyway. All right, boss. Well, I'm fixing to get off here.
Hi, my friend. Hey, it's great seeing you. We're gonna keep in touch, and you're gonna do a show or something. I'll send you some pictures of the they'll include the comic books too.
Yeah, right. Hey, but yeah, I'll add you to the press junket, and
Oh yeah.
that way you'll be on the thing for that.
Oh, and I got it. So a guy that I work with actually, he's in between clients right now too, and so, I ended up meeting him like 2 weeks ago. He lives in Dallas and is a huge old school comic book collector.
Uh-huh.
And he was telling me about a place called Nathan's Comics up there. Have you heard of it?
In Dallas?
It's all over. He said they have like 4 locations. I've never heard of it.
Don't guess I have.
So, yeah, we're going to have to meet up with him and go see his collection and stuff. He's an old Silver Age DC collector. So he's up in his 60s and stuff.
Huh. Well, yeah, you probably got some good stuff then. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So, all right.
All righty. See y'all.
See you later. Thank you, everybody. Y'all have a great night. Peace out.